Greetings drivers, welcome to the channel. My name is BlueSmoke09. This will be a place for us to share our experiences in iRacing, especially as it relates to stock car oval racing. We will be covering my weekly adventures and mishaps, as well as league racing. Perhaps some tips and tricks, and also have some conversations about real-life NASCAR. So buckle up and get ready for some high speed, or in my case, some rather low speed action. Today's race takes us all the way out west to Phoenix, Arizona at ISM Raceway. This Truck Series race is 45 laps in length. And as you can see here today, we'll be running the number 21 Haviland Chevy Silverado. Definitely a big Chevy fan. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. This is a beautiful Davey Allison inspired scheme. You might see this scheme quite a bit on the channel. It's been a favorite of mine for quite a while, and it hasn't left this truck in a really long time. So let's get on to qualifying and see what kind of laps we can put down. Alright, as you can see, we laid down a couple of decent laps. We got a 2:42 out of that second one there. Definitely not crazy fast, and as you saw, had to fight the truck a little bit, some of that looseness. Good enough for a P8. Alright, let's go racing. Definitely must have been sleeping on the beginning of that restart there. Restarts aren't really my strong suit anyway. See how we can stay out of the way here on the high side. I don't like to get super involved so soon. It's not bad to get comfortable with that outside space there. You'll see a little later I use that to my advantage. In the meantime, it's a bit of a hornet's nest up here. That one truck is out of shape, really pinching down on that truck on the inside. And to be expected with the open dogleg configuration, people just diving down through the inside of the track there. And we're starting to get a little bit into the groove here. That Napa truck behind me has a considerable amount of rear end damage. Not sure where that came from. You can see us here taking advantage of that dog leg, which honestly wasn't my favorite thing to do. The truck gets a little out of shape. I'd rather just keep the power down on the outside, but it is the shorter way around the track, so pick your poison. People still diving down way to the inside, trying to fight each other for every single position. It's still super early in the run. I'm just kind of playing it casual here. Running about 10th position or so. Trying to hug that yellow line down there. Being able to get the power down here without losing rear grip can be a challenge. You really don't want to overdrive these corners. Very easy to, especially 1 and 2. As we ride on board here, coming into 3 and 4. Take it a little wide. As you can see, not quite able to get down to the inside. Jumping ahead here to lap 12, we start to have a little bit of an interesting battle with this 15 truck right behind me. He's definitely right on my bumper, completely takes advantage of the dog leg. Really trying to get the power down here, but I'm going to give him a run for his money on the outside. Stealing the top groove from him. Loses a bit of speed, and with these trucks, they take so long to wind up again. Left the bottom wide open for him and didn't want to chop his nose off there, even though I did have a little bit of room. Be a tight battle for just a little bit. Sort of shut the door there a little bit. Really, the intent was a late apex, not so much a blatant block, but sort of did the job. Still side by side coming off the corner here. Again, stealing the high line away. Not giving him the room he needs to really open up the steering wheel and get up to the wall. But it does cause me to run the middle groove here. Push me just a little bit outside of the preferred entry there. Alright, skipping ahead to lap 38, the middle portion of the race was highly uneventful, as to be expected with a long green flag run in these trucks. But the 7 truck is trying to put it to my bumper. We've had a little bit of a battle as well. But then the other 7 truck, red and white, left side of the screen, completely loses it. Gets up into the wall. Just gets loose and overcorrects. Good job waiting for everybody to get out of the way though. Spins the truck around, and we are under caution for the first time today. Alright, the caution gives us a chance to come in and get some fresh tires that I know a lot of people are desperately wanting at this point. I felt the truck was handling pretty okay. Almost everyone opting to come in for service. As we're coming down pit road, this gives us a great opportunity to handle our question of the video. Today's question is, which is your favorite manufacturer and why? Don't be shy, comment below. For me, it's definitely Chevrolet. I'm a big Hendrick Motorsports fan, so it's easy to see why I would like that manufacturer. We won't talk about teams this week, we'll save that for another video, but go ahead and answer below as my pit crew puts on some fresh Goodyear Eagles. Favorite manufacturer and why? Alright, as we get completely demolished off of pit road by this 7 truck, just drives right through me. We exit pit road in about P11, or maybe P10. So here we are with 2 to go, definitely P10. We're restarting on the outside. Again, completely falling asleep on these restarts. You'll see the leaders here really getting to each other. P2 having to dive way down. And we've got the 1 truck over here way out of the groove as well. The outside leader here stayed out. Very, very old tires getting past, and disaster has struck. And everyone's going to continue to pile it in here just like a band of angry Vikings. as we all get punted off of each other, get things going. No caution. We have taken the white flag, so this is the race back to the line. As I get passed by both people I race for position all race. Let's take another look at this. So the one truck right in front of me gets crazy loose here. Nowhere for me to go, just completely slams on the brakes. Thought we might get away with it though. But then the 18 dives down, just takes us all out. I let myself roll out of the way. I figured better to just be out of the way. Everyone's spinning it around, gathering it up, and racing back to the line. Somehow my engine was still intact. Diving it way down to try and get some speed here. Almost get passed by a guy with a blown motor. And we get a P16 finish, losing 8 spots off the grid. Was hoping for a clean top 10. Not in the cards today. Alright, so let's take a look at these race results. We were second split. 2364 strength of field. Lost some I rating there, gained some safety rating. Not super pleased with this safety rating, but we're working on bringing it back up. Let's see where we can take it from here. That will be all for today. Be sure to check back soon for another adventure, and we'll catch you then. Alright drivers, thank you for watching. Please consider liking, commenting, subscribing for more future videos. Also, check the links in the description for my personal Twitch as well as my league Twitch to catch up on all previous and future broadcasts. Until then, thanks for watching. Drive safe.